Right, should be getting towards the end very shortly. That's why I wanted one of these, or a R-type, so that it can change direction and replay it the side too. Especially these 7-inch reels pre-recorded, they're just so short. I mean, basically one side of an LP, and yeah, and it's a lot more fiddly than a LP, so this is fantastic. I've been after a reversible machine for quite a while, and this definitely means that I'll be selling some of my other machines, the 3300s and the 1200 or 1230, whatever it is. Wonderful. It does have some issues. I paid $1,400 for it, which is I didn't want to pay any more than that, but it did come with a 10-inch reel, a 10-inch reel of tape, and 2 hub adapters. So, I mean, there's well, at least $100 worth there. So it was a reasonable price. And I was prepared to get a 7300 or one of the earlier TEACs, or even a one that only took 7-inch reels, just to be able to play these without interruption. But to have 10-inch reels is quite handy, because it does mean I can play any of the 4-track stereo tapes without any question. And if I have some mixed music on one of these large tapes like this, I can double it as far as listening time. So just go forward and then back, and it's terrific. All I have to do is make sure I put the little bit of metal strip on the end of the tape, on the red end. I've standardised on yellow for the beginning of the tape and red for the end of the tape. That's the normal standard, but yeah, you can still buy tapes that are green and other colours, white and so on. But I do have some of that by mistake. But see, like this one, I put a bit of yellow on the end of it just to make sure. Don't know what I'll do with all the green and white I've got, but I might use them just for my 4-channel tapes. That's not a bad idea, say green for the opening and white for the end, something like that, so that I know which are the 4-channel tapes. And also, actually, the 2-track tapes, I actually might think about using a different colour for... Actually, that's probably more important, a different colour for those, so I know that I have to use a 2-track machine to play it. So this won't play 2-track. It's only 4-track stereo. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, anyway, back to this. Yeah, it's an X10. There may well be an issue with these X10s. I did read somewhere that there's a inherent issue with them, but I'll sort that out over time. And anyway, it does play, it does work. You press play, and away it goes. I'll clean the heads. The record heads have a little bit of wear, but the replay heads are pretty good. So yeah, it's okay. It'll be fine. Now the issues is that the forward pinch roller is missing the little cap. It's got one washer there, but it's missing a washer that sits on top and the cap. And I got on eBay and I've ordered one. It's ends up costing $60, but well, got to have it because I do plan to have this sit vertically, so that means that this might actually roll out if I'm not careful, so I'll do that. The other issue is that Not sure of the balance of the output level, but it seems to be a little bit off sometimes. Yeah, it might be all right. But anyway, that's just a matter of calibration, which I'll get to eventually. But the other issue is that these two arms should be sitting around the middle when you play, in my opinion. And as you can see, they're both right up there and sticky. So my assumption is that they're out of adjustment. They should be sitting sort of there. Now, if I go to small reel, it didn't make any difference. Yeah, see, it stopped. But so that's one issue. The other issue is, I'll show you. Seems to be a very weak motor in the right-hand side. So if we stop, yeah, the braking on it is no good. Braking on this one seems to be all right, but there's no braking there. And also, when you go fast forward, it's very slow to wind up. Actually, when I think about it, also when I rewind from a full reel over here, it gets very slow. So I think both motors are lacking in torque. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, maybe the brake on this is on all the time and on this one, not at all. Who knows? But anyway, fairly minor problems to sort out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to eventually getting onto this and being able to play tapes without having to rethread it on the other side. All right, that's it for now. Another tape reel-to-reel. Oh, God, this must be 7 or 8 reel-to-reel machines I have now. I certainly won't keep them all. I'll keep one 4-channel one, and at least the two-track machines, the X2000 and maybe the Revox G36, and this one for playing 4-track 2-channel just when I want to. That might be it. Yeah, the 3300 SX, the 1200 one, and the 3300 2-track. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep. Just don't have enough room, and if I keep the Revox G36, then I won't need it. All right, once again, that's it. Just another acquisition I have to look at in the future. See you later. Now, I've got to put it back on this reel. Wasn't thinking.